Breaking news. The Trump administration is reportedly in talks to take a 10% stake in Intel, America's most iconic chipmaker. This move could reshape not only the semiconductor industry but also U.S. industrial policy itself. So why is the government looking to buy into Intel? What does it mean for the chip wars with China and for investors? Let's break it down. According to Bloomberg, the White House is considering converting $10.9 billion in CHIPS Act grants into equity. That would give Washington a 10% ownership stake, worth about $10 billion. Shares of Intel dropped nearly 4% on Monday after the news, despite rallying last week on hopes of federal support. So why is the Trump administration stepping in? Intel's foundry business is losing money and struggling to attract customers. The company's roadmap has fallen behind competitors like TSMC and Samsung. By converting subsidies into shares, Washington gains leverage, ensuring Intel stays aligned with U.S. national security goals. This isn't just about business, it's about geopolitics. Chips power everything: smartphones, AI, weapons, and the global economy. The U.S. is locked in a fierce rivalry with China, and controlling semiconductor supply is seen as a matter of national security. Trump has already pushed for government tie-ups with NVIDIA and rare earth producer MP Materials. An Intel stake would take that intervention to a whole new level. Markets are divided. David Wagner of Aptus Capital Advisors said, "The fact that the U.S. government is stepping in likely means Intel's position was much worse than feared." Other analysts warn that government ownership could distort competition and undermine Intel's credibility as a private company. This wouldn't be the first time the U.S. government has bought into a struggling company. During the 2008 financial crisis, Washington took a stake in General Motors. The key difference? Intel isn't bankrupt, but it is seen as strategically indispensable. Challenges remain. Intel's factories have been scaled back, while rivals like TSMC, Samsung, and NVIDIA continue to surge ahead. A U.S. stake in Intel would mark a historic shift, from subsidizing industry to directly owning a slice of it. For Washington, it's about securing America's technological future. For Intel, it may be the only way to survive. The question is, will this turn Intel into a national champion, or a cautionary tale? Thanks for watching. Subscribe and tell us, should the government own a stake in Intel?